G'day guys, Benny Wise here again with another board review. This board review today is on the Signal Sierra. This is a 160 centimeter board. Again, as you would have heard in the other videos, I'm about 6 foot tall, weigh 210, and this is my review for the Signal 160. I actually got this board last year and they're still selling these online now, so I thought it was worth giving it a review. I have ridden it quite a lot. I'll also post a video of when I first ever took it out. It was at the Sherwins. Went and rode a little shoot up there, and it was pretty fun for a first trial on the board. But since then, I've ridden this board all over the mountain, in the park, off the top, wherever. I've ridden it through pow, I've ridden it in slush, I've ridden it in the park on good days, I've ridden it in the pipe, hit some rails on it, groomers, you name it, this board's been through it. I just got it freshly ground, so it looks like it's brand new. But yeah, let's just start off with the usual. This board 160, I wouldn't say it's stiff and I wouldn't say it's soft. It's right there in the middle. Feels for me like a medium flex. Again, I'm not going to go into the stats that the board says. I'm just going to give you the exactly what I think about it. So flex is good. I feel like it's very similar to a Burton Custom, if you want a comparison there. Just nice, middle of the range. Not too stiff, not too soft. Nice and snappy and playful and fun, and will hold an edge through the chop, and will hold the edge at high speed on groomers as well. I have it set up at 21.5 inches wide. This is a setback directional board. You can center it up a little bit more if you want, but it is more for free riding. It is more of a, all mountain board. So side cut was good. I think it turns, it's got a good radius for the 160. I think it's nice. I think it's a great board. The one thing I did notice, what they did with the side cut, and I'm not sure if you can really see it there, is that there is a bump where the board gets wider, kind of where your feet are. And I was talking to Mark, and again, big shout out to Mark and Signal for giving me this board to ride. They said it's to help with getting a little wider foot in there. What I did find it do is like it enters into the turn nice, but if you're on some really hard pack and some icy stuff, you can kind of feel the board grab and then release, and then grab again and release as you go from nose to tail, and you sort of move that front foot, dive in on the front and work the tail out at the end. Nothing that most riders would really notice. Again, it didn't make it a bad ride. It's just something I noticed was a little bit strange, and when I had a good look at it, I was like, oh, there's that bump there. And so it does kind of come in and out a little bit, but generally between your feet, the side cut's working well, and this board holds a great edge. As it goes base-wise, sintered base is what they said, I think. But again, this base is nice and hard. I tag some rocks, as you always do when you're riding. No big scratches or anything like that. Base is reasonably fast. It comes out of the shop looking, comes out of the factory looking nice. Takes wax well, all that kind of stuff. This board is just a good all-round, all-mountain board. I rode in the park, rode in the pipe. Probably not my favorite board to ride in the park or the pipe, but you can definitely do it and not really notice too much of an issue. I would rate this board in the park. I'd probably give it more like a 6 or something like that. I wouldn't really ride it as a park board, but that's just me. But for ripping up and down the mountain on a power day, riding groomers, all that, I'm going to give it a good solid, I'm going to give it a 7.5 to 8 out of 10. I liked it. It's just one of those good, fun, regular snowboards. No real bells and whistles. Nothing crazy. Just a good, solid snowboard. Pretty light, but yet there's still some construction in there. You can feel it when you ride it. So that's my quick review on Signal Snowboard, the Sierra. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting yourself one and having a go on it. again, leave some comments if you want me to go deeper in. Check out the Signal website. I'll have all the deets on there, but I'm not going to go into it. I'm just going to give my opinion on how it rides. So thanks for listening.